frame.
Good intro.
CoCoTALK would like to thank its patrons, the real sponsors of our show. So a very warm thank you and gratitude go to Al Hartman, Alan Huffman, Blair Ledoux, Brendan Donahue, Brian Joyce, Brian Weasler, Christina Armstrong, D. Bruce Moore, Davey Mitchell, Diego, Disney Saints fan, Eric Canales, Fedor Stamen, Grant Leedy, Jason Bucata, Jason Downs, Jenna Farron, Ken Reichert, Kyle Eder, Malfunct, Paul Fiscarelli, Paul Shoemaker, Richard Lorbieski, Rob Inman, Steve Bjork, Terry Steen, Terry Steggy, The Backyard Shed Gang, Tom C., and Tom S. Thank you very much, patrons. CoCoTALK is an unscripted live broadcast. Anything can and will happen. The views and opinions expressed by members of the panel and the live audience are their own and not necessarily those of the CoCoTALK show, its sponsors, affiliates, or subsidiaries. Open minds encouraged, sense of humor recommended. If any off-color comments were made, we're sorry.
Hi, this is Dale Lear, designer of TRS-80 Color Baseball, and you're listening to CoCoTALK.
This is CoCoTALK, the world's leading live talk show featuring the Tandy Color computer. It's time to drop your socks and grab your real-time clocks, and let's rock.
CoCoTALK is rocking the 8-bit world, keeping the Tandy flame alive. We may be mocked, but we'll never stop, cause CoCoTALK is rocking the 8-bit world.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of CoCoTALK. Welcome to episode 148 and a half. What's the frequency, Kenneth? Welcome to Audio Talk, where we talk about how to mix audio at a professional level.
CoCoTALK is rocking the 8-bit world, keeping the Tandy flame alive. We may be mocked, but we'll never stop, cause CoCoTALK is rocking the 8-bit world.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, I think I figured out kind of some of the audio stuff, but thanks everyone for letting us do a retake. Sure. Ron Delvaux, I think we were talking to you, and what do you got going on?
I've just been playing with my stuff. I had a friend die recently. I got another dog. That's what's going on in my life right now. Sorry and yay.
And it's raining in Arizona.
And it's raining. Yeah, it's very weird. Extremely strange. Maybe that's why things are weird with the electrical lines and the karma out there. Some kind of a karma thing going on. Electrical flux or something. I don't know. Anyway, I've been working a lot with the VG6 viewer, making pictures on my Coco 1 TDP actually, and it's just amazing what you can do. I mean, if you get the picture right, it looks pretty nice. Looks nice. If you get a chance, go to Coco Gallery. I changed it. It was Coco 3 Gallery because we could only make pictures on Coco 3, but now we can do it on a Coco 1 too, which is amazing. If you have Coco VGA, yes.
Yeah, for Coco VGA.
Awesome. Yep. So that's all I got for you. I've been just playing with my stuff. Being retired, I can do that. And sometimes I feel I almost think I could play a game. But then I think, no, nah. Now we'll just watch you guys.
Great. Well, maybe you want to demo some of those pictures later in the show.
Sure. We'll do that later.
Speaking of guys who know how to put on a good show, the host of our Game On segment and our Coco Game On Challenge, Nick Marotta.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome. I don't know why I said welcome because I'm not hosting, but thank you very much.
Nick, are you glowing and basking in the success of the Game On Challenge competition?
I have to say we had more people participate this week, and that is really the goal. It's not about the score, it's just about a bunch of guys having fun playing game together and just trying to recapture our childhood. So I'm happy that our numbers were up this week in participation.
Great. Well, when you're looking to play and challenge, join us on the Game On Challenge, sometimes you need to plug in a joystick. And the next person on our panel knows something about switching from left to right, Mr. Jason Reichert.
Is this a repeat? I think I've seen this show before. Yes. Yeah, switching your joysticks from left to right, from right to left.
That's
I'm
right.
not seeing the.
And
Oh,
switching
gotta
your
be a
serial
better
port.
way. Gotta be a better way.
I'm not seeing the CoCoTALK thing. Is everybody else seeing it? I'm just seeing your pictures.
Panel talk.
Stream still has everybody.
Yeah.
Panel talk after dark. Depending
Hey,
on where you are.
What kind of wood paneling do you like? I prefer like a more medium kind of hue. Wood
How do I
paneling.
see the?
a
How do I
wood
see the
paneling
Dark
joke.
walnut.
Great. Well, Jason, you have anything going on with all of your switchable products?
They're going on. They're switching. They're available. What can I say?
Available at cocoman.biz.
Absolutely.
John Laurie, our resident Apple employee, how are you doing? What's been going on?
Not a whole lot. Just work and tinkering with that VG6 converter that Ron was talking about earlier, and not really much going on though. I got a lot going on in my life, so not a lot going on in the Coco world.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
L. Curtis Boyle, legendary game-winning developer. How are you doing?
I can sum it up with work. That's pretty well it.
But you did find a chance to play Doodlebug, so that was good.
Yeah, for half an hour while I was cooking supper one night.
I knew you couldn't resist.
That's the only Coco stuff I've done all week.
It's not the same without you, Curtis. You have to take part, even if it's just a one.
We have to keep the Canadian contingent going since we're having,
right.
Intercontinental wars now on scores.
Well, and speaking of people who are near Canada, I'd say he's an honorary Canadian, Mark D. Overholzer.
Yeah, I'm fairly close. Yeah, about
From proximity-wise.
Yeah, proximity-wise. So, hi there, the Apple guy also, and glad to be here, and a lot of cool stuff. Yay.
Great. Next up, a man who always has new finds and new eBay purchases, Brian Wiesler. How have you been doing?
Doing very well, thank you.
Will you have any acquisitions to show us in later in the show?
Yeah, I have a few more ROM cartridges there if we get to that point. You bet.
Great. Brian, the music man Schubring is here. How are you doing, Brian? And what? How is your voice? Your scratchy throat?
Hello, everybody. It can get a little bit low.
Hey, that sounds like the sound settings I had for the show earlier today.
Yeah. Back normal now.
Correct.
Yeah.
I've been doing pretty good. Just been doing a lot of work and whatnot, and had a blissfully half day at work yesterday. So I was able to just chill a little bit. That's about what I'm doing today. Just chilling and saying, hello, guys. Let's have some fun.
Okay. Well, our backup streamer, Mark B, is a guy who always has fun. What are you doing, Mark? And I understand, did you have a cold and have you recovered?
I've been trying to get over the crud. Actually made some attempt at Doodlebug, trying to get the lowest score
Yes.
possible.
And did you accomplish that? We'll find out.
I think I found that there's another level somewhere.
A level 2?
It's like you. It's like
Oh,
if you manage to
second-
clear all the dots, it fills it up again.
Don't give away all the tips and tricks yet. We'll talk about that later.
I almost broke 10,000. Clear the screen with the lowest score, right?
I win. I turn games on. Pretty cool.
There you go.
It's really neat.
Turning the game on is the
Yes.
first the way to win. Stevie Stroh, a man with incredible amounts of patience for audio difficulties. And how are you doing, Stevie? Have you survived the morning events?
Occasionally we switch it up and have video difficulties instead, but
Yeah, I'm gonna play around with this. Mhm.
Wow.
people are saying they can't hear you, Steve, unless it's a gag. Is that?
I heard.
Yeah.
You.
I can hear you. Yeah.
No, on YouTube, that's I'm getting multiple
I think
comments
that's a
about
troll.
that. Well, it's multiple people. Then it's Jim, it's
Oh,
Ken, it's Jason.
Oh.
Steve, can you buy a larger microphone? Is it possible?
Okay, so
Ah.
we'll come back to you, Stevie.
So,
So,
what we're saying
what-
is it's an improvement.
Our top story tonight.
Oh my God, this show is awesome now. We can't hear Stevie.
Stevie, can you hear
Okay,
me?
So
Take
for those
3,
who-
everybody.
We can hear Stevie. You guys can't, and we're gonna have to. we're gonna
Oh, the
resolve it.
longest introduction in history.
Steve, was I any
Just a
help by
host.
pointing
Nobody
out your
needs to
large
hear it, yeah.
microphone?
Yes.
Tempers are
Don't do it.
flaring.
Don't do it.
His
Don't do
lucky
it.
hat is
Don't do
off.
He
it.
is
Some
ready
dogs
to rage
sleeping
quit his
together.
own show.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
For take 3.
We'll be back.
Have we
With
reached
the real-
150?
The real show instead of the real bad show.
Continue from where we left.